you're no stranger to being in this country and playing here, but how different a feeling is it knowing that you're playing your first professional bout in front of what is definitely going to be a very partisan crowd?
Because last time I fighting in 2010 in Commonwealth Games, and now I'm fighting in 2016, so it's almost like 6-year gap, and now I am a pro boxer. So like amateur is different and pro is different. So, like lots of people don't understand like what's pro boxing is. So if they want to understand like pro, what's the difference between pro and amateur, so they will come and see the fight.
Journalists or spectators, the one thing that people have seemingly understood in this year that you've been a professional boxer is that you've clearly gotten off to a flyer. 6 bouts so far, 6 wins, all with knockouts. It's been a fairly good start.
It's just the beginning, yeah. It's a 6-0 right now. When it's become like 60-0, so that time I must say like now I did something in the pro boxing. So it's just the beginning, and I'm happy with my beginning. Yeah.
So do you think Kerry Hope is the biggest test you've had so far in this 1 year as a pro boxer?
Of course, he's an experienced guy, and his record is good, and he's a southpaw. Because we sparring with the lots of orthodox, but he's a southpaw. I train with the lots of southpaw guys, but yeah, that's his benefit. But I will fight him and will see him in the ring.
Have you heard some of the comments he's passed? He's stoked a little bit of fire before you guys start your bout.
I heard so many bad things about me, and everybody say that before the fight. I just I don't wanna commit any bad thing or anything about him. I just simply say that like just wait for the July 16, and the night will decide who's the best.
All set for the big fight?
Yes, long time coming. Looking forward to stepping on the big stage against Umania.
And if I go by the comments that we've read so far, you seem fairly optimistic going into this bout. Could you delve more into that?
Yeah, well, I'm experienced at this the higher level, so Vijender isn't. I'm interested to see what he's going to bring to the table, and I'm not underestimating him in any way. I have a lot of respect for Vijender, but you've got to realise, there are levels in boxing, and this is his first real test.
I read somewhere you said that India is a great sporting country, but they stand to be a little disappointed come the end of this weekend. More than 1.25 billion people, but in terms of the crowd, you will have a humongous number and a very, very partisan crowd. How do you prepare for that?
Well, I know you're all going to get behind Vijender, but please make no mistake. I'm training just as hard as him away from the big stage, but no one can help him. As I've already said, no one can help him in the ring. It's just me and him.